I didn't trust Billy Jack because Lenny couldn't trust him. And,
Well,
you know
Billy
what
Jack has
happened?
proven himself to be a total psychopath, and he's going to be locked away the rest of his life at this
He has
point.
proven it. He has
You
proven it,
know
yeah.
how stupid he is? He's doing this dark side of the ring, and he has to have maybe the worst lawyer in the world to allow him to do the dark side of the ring before his trial. Because he's under
Really?
the impression that apparently, like, whatever, however length the interview that he did, it's like it's not like they're going to air the entire thing. They're going to cut out the best parts. And like,
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
going to
And
help
you
your
know
case,
where
buddy.
his thinking goes is probably, brother, this is going to help me. I know because everybody loves Billy Jack. They'll see the, or whatever, the crazy
He
thoughts.
says
But
he doesn't want to be known as the O.J. Simpson of wrestling.
well, I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
Yeah.
But murder is a murder. You
Yeah.
know, son of a bitch. You
Yeah,
shouldn't
it's funny because he considered me a friend, right? I would put up with his calls and stuff. His lawyer called me not too long ago and it's like, yeah, he wants $2,500 to do a jail interview with him. I'm like,
really.
what is? Am I not supposed to be his friend? And how does he think he's going to make 2,500? He's like, well, that's what Dark Side of the Ring paid him. I'm like, they're a TV show.
Yeah,
This is a YouTube channel. We don't
yeah,
have unlimited funding
yeah,
for
yeah.
this.
And did you tell him that? Yeah,
I said he's not going to make that. I'm like flat out, he's not going to make that. I said all I can do is say that I'll actually air his full interview, and I
yeah,
won't like it'll
yeah.
be more fair than whatever they show. But I'm
Right.
like
And
he's not going to make that. That's ridiculous.
right. And by the way, if you were a true blue friend, why wouldn't you just say, "What can you pay me?" I'm not in a spot where I can barter money here.
Yeah. He knows I'm not rich or anything. That's what I mean, that
Right.
just shows he's crazy that he thinks that I mean, I'm sure people would like to see it, but that's a lot of YouTube hits to
Yes, it
equal
is.
that.
Yeah. Well, that's right. That's right.
But
But he's just so freaking just yeah. It's the how crazy his went is
that's why I didn't go to Portland, by the way, because I was supposed to actually interview Billy at the same time. But once that fell through,
really.
that's when I'm like, oh yeah, I'm just not going to go. Yeah. So it's too
Yeah.
bad, but I'll run into you another time.
Yeah, and that's all you can do with a guy like uh, Billy Jack. And I'll tell you what, my buddy, the grappler, what the hell happened with him? Something happened with him where, oh, I know it was Brian Adams. Brian had invited, because I asked Lenny, the grappler, Lenny, I said, Lenny, what did happen on that? You told me a couple times. I guess I wasn't listening, but what did happen? Where Brian Adams, he had fired Billy Jack or something, Lenny, and he was the booker. So yeah, Brian Adams asked Lenny to come over to his house or something, and Brian was standing there, and Lenny came in his house or his kitchen there and opened the door and said, "Hey, how you doing?" There's Billy Jack in the bedroom, laying in the weeds for him. Yeah, and he was gonna jump him and kick his ass. Uh, Billy's a
He did
tough
hate
guy.
Lenny. He did hate Lenny. I do recall that. He really hates Lenny for some
No,
reason.
how could you hate that fucking guy? But there's the story is, and that's
Yeah.
one I just don't know what the finality was on it. I think it just fizzled down, but I would imagine.
As of the last time we came up in conversation about Lenny, he still hated Lenny, like within the year of his arrest. Because I remember he would often bring up Lenny. He's still stuck in the old day mentality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know
I
the people that
agree.
are like that.
I could see him not liking him too because Lenny was the booker and he didn't get the push, and he's the famous Billy Jack, and it just and
He
he's
messed up his push in every territory he was in, and it was all his fault. That's the fact.
that
They
is
pushed him every single place he went, and then he had some type of tantrum or issue that caused him to leave.
so true, and it's his own fault. Listen, um, even Vince, when he was, at the height of a push, he somehow fucked that up, and I don't remember why. But
They were teaming up with Hulk Hogan. He overdosed on a plane.
oh,
He overdosed on a plane.
Oh God, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
The GHB shit, right? Is that what you call that stuff?
I don't remember exactly what it was, but I think Bill Eadie, or it's not Bill Eadie, Barry Darsow was there for it.
Barry Darsow. Yeah, because every time I seen Billy Jack when I was with Barry, Billy would go, "This man saved my life. This man saved my life." I said, "Oh, okay, good. Let's go. We got to get on the road, whatever." But he was, yeah, I don't know what Barry did to save his life. How did he save his life? I don't know. But
I don't know, but there's actually two incidents. One, Ken Patera helped him, and one, Barry Darsow was on the plane. So there's a couple of times, but they were giving him the world. If you look back at all the magazines covers he had, if he had managed to keep his head on straight, which sadly I think he's just mentally unstable.
Yeah, I totally 100% agree with you. And especially a guy, I mean, I know he's mentally unstable, but a guy to screw that many, to me, there could have been so many other guys you could put on the front of a magazine that were actually better than Billy.